Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hey, what's up, you absolute losers? I am back. Surprisingly, shockingly, I'm still alive. Um, Today's video is weird, is special, and if you're watching this right now, then I own a horse. Hey guys. Ugh, that sounded so angry. Hi, I'm back. This is my second time filming this video today because I accidentally deleted it forever because I'm stupid. So we're back here. Hi, welcome back. I literally don't even remember what I said in the last one. This is such an inconvenience. So yeah, you heard that right. I have my own horse. This has been absolutely crazy, and I've received so many questions since I announced him on my Instagram. So I thought I'd answer everything. I just kind of go through the entire process with you guys and explain what's happening, because this, I can understand, is probably so confusing. First of all, was I planning to get a horse? No. The way that this happened was I knew that my lease on Guinness was going to end because I was outgrowing him and he was throwing me off, and it was just going in the wrong direction from both sides, from everything. And I knew it was going to have to end, and even if like it didn't, it would still, I'd still have to end my lease for the summer, because there would be no point for paying for my lease while I'm away for 2 months basically. So I knew that it was coming to an end, and it was kind of going haywire with us. And it was on a Sunday morning. I went to do my Sunday morning jump lesson, and the lesson was fine for the most bit. And then at the very end of the lesson, he refused a placement pole, and then I sat that, and he bolted, and I sat that, and then he bucked and shied to the side, and I fell off. And I remember just coming home devastated after that lesson because it was just so frustrating. And so I went online to look for horses, or just like look at horses for sale, because I don't know, that's what I do when I'm sad or bored. And I went online, and I went on, I think, Horse Deals Australia, and I kind of, on the side bar where it like lets you choose things, I input warm blood because it's my favorite breed, and then I put heights 15.3 to 16.2 hands, and then ages, I think I put between 5 to 7 years old, and I kind of just like let it go. And the third ad that popped up on the side of the screen really caught my attention, and it was Prince's ad. And the reason it caught my attention is because ever since I've been 7 years old, I've had this picture of a dream horse, of like, if I was God and I could build myself a horse, this is the horse I would create. And it would be a 16 to 16.2 hand Palomino warm blood gelding between the ages of 5 to 7, and Prince fit every single one of those boxes. In case some of you guys don't know, Prince is a 5-year-old Palomino warm blood gelding. He is currently in Australia with his old owners, waiting there because there's a lot of things that we have to get done for him to come out, such as vaccinations, different kinds of shots, microchipping, all that kind of stuff. And then he will be coming home towards the end of August. So just putting that out there right now. And I saw Prince's ad, and I was like, oh my god, he's literally my dream horse. And I kind of clicked on it, and I read through it, and he seemed perfect. At least like physicality wise, he was the perfect horse. So I screenshotted his ad, and I sent it to my mom. And my mom, my dad, and Carol were all in Blackpool for the Blackpool dance competition with Carol. So they were very busy, and my mom ignored my text and just didn't reply to me because she was busy with Carol, she didn't have time, and she kind of left it. And I decided to send the ad to my dad because I just I wasn't expecting anything to come from it. Like, I didn't expect them to even be like, oh, we'll think about it. I just kind of expected them to be like, dream on, Cleo. So I just kind of wanted to send the ad to my dad so he could just kind of look at it and just like see what a cool horse Prince was. And I sent it to my dad, and my dad replied to the message, and he was like, do you want to go try him? And I was like, are you kidding me? Absolutely. And I don't know what happened to my dad in this moment, but he went and bought plane tickets to Australia so I could fly out and try Prince in about 1.5 weeks' time after my exams would be done. And I was like,
What?
so I did my exams, and while doing my exams, I also planned an entire trip to Australia. The plane tickets my dad got, but I had to arrange everything else, such as hotels, who was going to drive us around everywhere, vetting. I had to talk to his old owner, all of that kind of stuff, and it all got sorted. And this entire trip was just so coincidental. The town where Prince was located was right next to where my really close friend Lizzie lives, and I haven't seen her since last year in Oxford. And the day that we were meant to fly out to Australia was like 2 days after her birthday, which was absolutely crazy. So I got to go and wish her a happy birthday in person and give her her present and everything, and it was just lovely. And she got to come meet Prince with me, and as well as that, Prince had a one-day event that they were taking him to, literally like within the 3 days that we were going to be in Australia. So I got to go see him compete and everything, and it was just wonderful. And we went out, we drove out to see Prince, and I tried him, and he was just absolutely lovely, just such a dream to ride. And according to his old owner, he's literally never tried anything, and I could really see that come across in like the way he behaved with me. He would never put a foot wrong. Like, he really just was eager to please, just wanted to do everything he could to make sure that everything was going well. And it really got me like a lot more confident. I think I rode him for 2.5 hours. It was actually a pretty long ride. I tried him on the flat, then I took him out for a little trail ride, and then once we came back, sorry, the video paused, someone called me. And then I jumped him, and he took me over my first ever cross-country jump, and he just gave me the best feeling while riding him. And we went up to this one jump. It was like a cross pole. It was about 60 centimeters. And as we approached it, we accidentally got like the worst line into a jump that I've ever done on any horse ever. Like, this line was tragic. It really wasn't going well. So we kind of approached this jump at like this weird angle, because Prince tried to like duck into a tree here. I don't know why he thought that would be a fun time, but we kind of like ducked into this tree. And then as I like swerved him around to try and get him to the jump, we kind of pulled up to the jump like they called me again. So then he kind of like, we swerved into the jump, and we kind of went into it like this. So we kind of jumped it like really side on. It was really bad. I guess I spoiled it there, but I was really expecting a refusal from that jump. I was kind of bracing myself for it. I didn't have my leg on. I was just kind of ready for him to stop at it, and he just took the jump regardless. And I was like, I'm sold. And I think the thing that really got me while out trying Prince was when I dismounted, I was like standing there holding him, and he was behind me, and he came up behind me, and he kind of rubbed on me like a cat, like he kind of went like that. And I started crying right there on the spot, which I think is a little bit embarrassing, but when you hear this, it's like, it kind of makes sense. Because 2 years ago, right after I tried Guinness while looking for horses to lease, after I dismounted, that was the first thing that Guinness did. And it was just the craziest coincidence. My brain really couldn't put 2 and 2 together, and I was just in shock that this even happened. I was like, that's it. It's meant to be. And I think at that moment, I knew that I had to get him. And after that, I untagged, showered him, turned him out into his paddock. And as we were leaving, we pulled up in the car, like right next to where his paddock was, and I got out of the car and I went up to the gate, and I kind of just went, Prince, Princey, and he kind of just turned, looked at me, and then cantered up to the gate from like the other side of the paddock, and it was just the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, I have to have you. So we bought him, and ever since then, I've been making loads of arrangements. I've been in contact with shipping companies that can get them out. I've been in contact with vets and livery. I've toured the livery yard. I'm trying to get him a livery placement right now, and everything's just kind of in the works of being sorted. He will be coming out at the end of August, as there's a bunch of stuff that he has to get done before he comes out, like shots and microchipping and stuff, and then he has to go into a 3-week spelling quarantine, which is just like just a quarantine in the shipment area of like the shipment company's land, but he'll have a paddock to go out and everything, and he'll be able to be visited by his old owner while he's there, so everything should be fine with that. And then he'll fly out and he'll go into a 2-week quarantine here, and I'll be back from my summer holidays by the time he is meant to come out from quarantine, and I'll be able to pick him up and bring him home, and we'll be working forwards from there.
Say hi to the vlog. Say hi to the vlog. Well, you are now. You are a YouTuber. Say hello to my vlog. We're on the plane. I'm gonna cry.
That's really all I have to say for today. This is absolutely crazy. I can't really believe that I have my own horse. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, maybe give it a like, it would be appreciated. If you would like to see more of me and more of Prince in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around for more fun times with us. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah! Goodbye.